Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back. Our lesson today is titled Our World, Part 1. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to learn 4 new words, identify the main idea through reading, and locate details to answer questions through reading. Are you ready to start our lesson? Very good. Let's begin by learning some new words. Look at this picture. What can you see? Excellent! It's a lake. Now look at this picture. What are the boys doing? Very well. They are running. It's a competition. Take a look at this picture. Can you see the little boy? Very well. He's the winner. Now look at this picture. What can you see? What are the people in the boat doing? Excellent! They go sailing on the sailing boat. Very well, my dear. Now, let's repeat the new words together. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Module 8. Our World. 1. Vocabulary. Lake. Competition. Winner. Sailing boat.
Very well, my dears. Now, it's time to practice what we've learned so far. To do so, we will open our workbooks to page number 97 and complete activity number 1. This is a crossword game. In this activity, we have to look at the pictures and then guess the correct word. The first one is solved for you. Picture number 1 is a sailing boat. Now, let's take a look at picture number 2. What can you see? Can you guess the word? Excellent! The correct word is winner. Now, let's move on to picture number 3. What can you see in this picture? Can you guess the word? Fantastic! The answer is competition. Now, let's move on to the last picture. What can you see? Very well. That's a lake. Fantastic job, my dears. Now, it's time to move on to our student's book. So, let's open our student's book, page number 100, to complete activity number 2. In this activity, we will read a text titled The Competition. Look at the pictures. What do you think the lesson is about? Is it about the sailing boat competition? Or is it about the car racing competition? Before answering this question, let's read the text together. Are you ready? Let's start reading.
2. Read and answer. How many winners were there?
The competition.
Yesterday morning, there was a sailing boat competition at the town's lake. It was sunny and windy. The weather was great for sailing. There weren't only 10 boats on the lake. There were 20 boats. But they weren't big boats. They were small boats. There were 20 small boats on the lake for the competition. There wasn't one winner, but 3 winners. It was a lot of fun. Let's go sailing next weekend.
Fantastic! Now that we've read the text together, can you help me answer the question? What is the lesson about? Is it about the sailing boat competition? Or is it about the car racing competition? Fantastic! The text is about the sailing boat competition. Now, let's read the text once again to answer the question, how many winners were there? Are you ready? Let's start reading.
2. Read and answer. How many winners were there?
The competition.
Yesterday morning, there was a sailing boat competition at the town's lake. It was sunny and windy. The weather was great for sailing. There weren't only 10 boats on the lake. There were 20 boats. But they weren't big boats. They were small boats. There were 20 small boats on the lake for the competition. There wasn't one winner, but 3 winners. It was a lot of fun. Let's go sailing next weekend.
Fantastic! Now, can you help me answer the question, how many winners were there? Excellent job! The answer is, there wasn't one winner, but 3 winners. Excellent job, my dears. Now, let's answer some comprehension questions about the text. Our first question is, what happened yesterday morning at the town's lake? Can you help me answer this question from the text? Fantastic! The answer is, there was a sailing boat competition. The second question for today is, how was the weather? Can you tell me? Excellent! The weather was sunny and windy. That's correct. Let's continue with our questions. Our third question is, how many boats were there on the lake? Can you tell me? Very well. The answer is, there were 20 boats. One more question. What was unusual about the competition? Can you read the text again and help me answer this question? You're a superstar. The answer is, The boats weren't big. They were small. You're a wonderful student. Now that we've read the text, let's answer some more questions about it. To do so, we will open our student's book to page number 181 to complete activity number 3. In this activity, we have to read the text again and write T if the sentence is true, or F if the sentence is false. The first one is solved for you. Number 1. It was sunny and windy. Let's check the text. The text states, it was sunny and windy. Therefore, the answer is true. Let's move on to the second sentence. Number 2. There weren't 10 boats on the lake. Let's go back and check the text. Is this sentence true or false? The text states there weren't only 10 boats on the lake. There were 20 boats. Therefore, the answer is true. Great job, my dears. Now, let's read number 3. There were small boats on the lake. Let's check our text. The text states, but they weren't big boats. They were small boats. Therefore, the answer is true. That's correct. Now, let's read the last sentence. Number 4. There was one winner. Let's check the text once again. The text states, there wasn't one winner, but 3 winners. Therefore, the sentence is false. Great job, my dears. Now, tell me about yourself. Did you participate in a competition last year? I never participated in a competition before. Did you? Very good. And were you a winner in that competition? Tell me all about it. Very good, my dears. Wonderful job. We have now reached the end of our lesson for today. I hope that you learned all about sailing boat competitions. Thank you very much for watching. You've been great students today. See you next time, my dears.